Ta-da! Okie dokie. I gotta find myself. Ah, I can't even find myself. Live now. Hey, Dana and Laura, how are y'all doing tonight? I say it's night because it's beginning to get a little dark out. How about y'all? Silver Fox, Judy, I'm just trying to find my chat over here where I can look back and forth, I guess. Who else is in the house? Have I got everybody? Dana and Laura and Judy and Silver Fox, Helga, right? Did I get that right? Tammy and Jaxie, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Michelle, Joanne, Jeanette. Hey, all of y'all. I've told myself I'm going to calm down. Not going to sit here and just holler, how are you doing tonight? Oh, me. Joanne, is it your birthday? Well, tomorrow is okay. Happy birthday. I don't know if I've got this camera just exactly. I think I'm going to hit it with the chair when it. I couldn't see myself with the camera very well. Now, who have I missed? I'm going to try to do a live I'm trying it out switching Mondays and Tuesdays right now. Jill, hello, hello, hello. How are you tonight? See, I've started it with my how are you tonight? Well, hey there, Marianne. Cheryl, good evening. How are all of y'all? Wow, y'all, Lori, how are you? I'm having to go back and forth because I can't read it on the camera. So once again, I'm looking at the computer over here. So, and y'all, I know everybody that does a live will say the same things, that they miss people and don't answer people and hate it. And I don't mean to, but it's going by and I'm trying to look at y'all. I don't want to just sit here the whole night like that. But I want to talk to y'all, but I want to see what you're saying. Also, now, have I missed anybody? I said hey to Lori. I said hey to Tammy, Cheryl, and of course the ones that came in first. And now Marianne's here, Jill, Jeanette. Just y'all tell everybody hey, and don't forget the thumbs up as you come in. So, okay, Laura, I understand this schoolwork. It kind of gets to go. And Linda, Quilty, Donna, my sweet Donna, Mako, hun, thank you for being here. And Linda, thank you. And of course, thank all of y'all. Like I said last week, y'all just warmed my soul that y'all would come here and take some time out of your evening to talk to me, because I wanted to talk to y'all. I get lonely. Michelle, how are you? And Glenda, thank y'all for coming in tonight. I just thought we'd spend a little time here first, getting all of our hellos and highs out of the way. And I got a few things I'm going to show y'all, and then we'll decide what else we want to do. I don't want to miss it. Terry, almost missed you up there. Sorry. Debbie, how are you? Coming in the door. Dana, hey, did you get your job, hon? I wasn't at D's, so I got there right at the end, And as Dee was saying she was booping off, I said hi, and I don't know that anyone saw me. Let me see who I've missed now. Let me make sure, because I feel so bad. I do. I go back and I read the chat and I go, I didn't even say a word to them. Didn't even say hello or anything. Oh, you saw me, Marianne? Well, good. I just popped in right there at the end and said hello and bye. So we got 2 Michelles in here tonight so far. I know I missed everybody. I was over keeping Hazel. We go over to my daughter's house to keep Hazel because she's got everything, over there. And instead of her coming over here and dragging stuff around, that it's just easier to do it that way. But then when they don't come in till 5 and after, and time we get up and say bye and everything, it's hard to, it doesn't take 5 minutes, 10 minutes at the most if we have to stop at a few stop signs before we get here. But oh, okay, Jill, you want to go and Miguel's gonna raise them? That'll be great. I forgot, I was going to tell Miguel, he said something last time about that he couldn't, either somebody blocked him or Freaky. Hey, Freaky, how are you this evening? Well, bless my soul, Freaky's here. Thank you so much. Mary Bell, hi. Did I miss you up there earlier, or did you just come in? Y'all, in my mind, I might tell y'all hi like I just saw you about 5 times. Because I can't keep up with what I'm doing, and I don't want to miss y'all, and so I get myself in a tizzy. Marianne, was that the way you felt last week, wasn't it? See, I don't even know what the days of the week. My oldest son and his wife, it's their anniversary today, and I got up this morning thinking it was the 29th, and I was like, I've missed their anniversary. So then my son came in and said, well, it's our anniversary. Did I see? I'm sorry. I'll get back. So I sat and thought all morning, he's crazy. He's lost his mind. Their anniversary's on the 28th, and it's the 29th today. So I finally texted his wife, and she said, no, our anniversary's today. And I thought, and it's got to be the 28th today. I had totally lost it as to what day it was and trying to keep up with what was going on. But, well, I'm so glad all of y'all are here. We've got 30 so far and 20 thumbs. Y'all are doing good. Let's get the rest of them. Lisa, thank you for coming. Thank you, hon. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of y'all being here. Just warms my heart. Oh, and speaking of heart, all of a sudden it hit me. My cardiologist did call this morning, and they're going to get me in Wednesday instead of waiting to the 8th. I told her that we could wait. Mary Webb, hi. I hadn't said hey to you, have I? You just came in. But I'm going to go Wednesday afternoon and see him. I've been feeling a lot better. They haven't gone away completely, but I do feel better. So I'm hoping. Kayla, welcome, welcome. Well, just come in and stay as long as you can. And I mean, just, hey, I appreciate you stopping by. I truly, truly do. Cheryl, hey, we got another Cheryl in. I'm not keeping up with how many. I knew we had 2 Michelles earlier. And now 2 Cheryls. We may have a couple of other 2s. Y'all looking in this camera, my hair looks so thin up top. But I noticed today that it's getting whiter. You see how that is? And then there's a little dark left in it. And when I look in the mirror, I don't have that space. I don't know what this camera does to my hair. Maybe over here on this camera it don't look as bad. Look at in this one I'm recording on. I've done a couple of videos that I've bitten down, and I thought, it don't look like I've got any hair. Pat, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank all of y'all for coming. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Let me see right here. I'm fiddling with the computer, y'all. Donna, do you mind being a moderator? I see that I haven't got, but Mary Ann, there may be another one in here that I don't see right this minute. I made you a moderator, Donna. So, yes, you'd think after doing videos and talking to the camera and everything that it really wouldn't be any different. But when you know people are actually coming in and talking to you, then it just kind of, my head just starts, everything goes by me. I don't know who. CJ, thank you. And Crystal, Ricola, how are you tonight? Oh, y'all make me feel so good, all of y'all coming in tonight. I appreciate it so much. I told y'all that I'd either be on Monday or Tuesday, and so I decided this week to go on Monday, and I may come on next Monday, but it may be Tuesday. Diana, Apple, is it? I had never known if you pronounce it just, I mean, I know and see you all the time. Well, I know, Laura, that I feel like, I start talking about one thing, I see somebody say something, then I jump back to what I was saying, and then I don't ever jump back to what I was saying, and then I miss everybody over here on the chat. So it's just, y'all just forgive all of my bloops and all of that, and just say, well, she's getting old. I never. Yeah, Crochet, I almost missed you, hon. How are you tonight? Thank y'all for coming in. Who else have I missed? Y'all come back around and say hi to me, because I'll get caught up looking back. And, well, thanks, Diana. I'm going to try to do another cotton comparison. Well, thank you, Yaya. I'm so happy you're here. I'm going to try to do another one tomorrow with the 3 I showed you at the end of the video, and we'll look at those. I think it might be a little hard with the mainstay cotton. I haven't ever worked with it. I've been wanting to buy some, but ever since I heard they had it, the COVID's been here. So the other day, oh, it's been several weeks ago now, when I went in Walmart and saw that, well, I went in for actually the only reason. Nikki, hey, how are you? Thanks for being here. But I went in just to get that mainstay cotton, and because I wanted to compare it a lot of people say that it's like, and it does feel a lot like I Love This Cotton. So we're going to see, hopefully tomorrow, how those two compare. Uh, Diane, how are you? I just caught you right there. I don't want to let nobody go by. I was in Jill's live the other morning, and Jill's so calm and cool and collected. I said, no, that's the way I need to be. But I just was like, mm, yeah, Nikki, I understand that. So, and those of you that were at Sandy's live Thursday night, I told y'all that Mr. Knight had lost his brand new, he had had it 3 days. He got it Monday, and Thursday night it was gone. We couldn't find it nowhere. And Friday morning, thank goodness, this guy that helps us out and works for us, he came knocking on the door because he knew Brent had been looking for the phone Thursday, and said that it was on the back of the pickup and it had his gloves, his work gloves, laying on top of it. So the phone wasn't ruined or nothing, wasn't like, rained all night that night. Dora Beth, how are you? Jamie's Hook, how are you? I'm gonna quit this. How are you? Hey, welcome. I'm so glad you're here tonight. I just get too caught up in catching myself hollering this, how are you? Yeah, we're Nikki. There's a lot of people it looks like that are trying to do some lives, and I've been saying for months and months that I was going to start doing one at least once a week, and that's what I'm trying now, coming on either Monday or Tuesday nights to see which night works the best for me. And I just I like Monday nights, but I didn't want to, I've looked around and haven't seen anybody on in the times that that I've been on, but I don't want to, and it's hard not to. It's hard to get on a time when nobody else is on, and you kind of just have to go with the flow and go wherever you want to go, because I understand completely. Okay. Laura Lee, hello. Are you doing okay this evening? I was reading yours, Jamie. This house, Mr. Knott went in there and started cleaning up the kitchen, and he got one corner of it. Looks wonderful. The rest of the kitchen looks like a tornado hit because he piled all the stuff that was in that corner over on the rest of the kitchen. I can't win. So, Dora Beth, are you feeling all right? I will ask you that. Sweet Tea, hello and welcome. Barbara, welcome to you too. You almost slipped by me up there. I'm looking, y'all. I'm trying. It is, CJ. It's hard to keep up. I'm trying to see what, everybody's saying, and I don't want to just ignore anybody that's here, because I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Teresa, I hope, Sweet Tea, I hope you're doing all right tonight. Well, I hope all of y'all are doing all right. You know what? Teresa's been having some problems, and y'all gonna have to excuse my tissue to my lips. I put chapstick on them all the time, and then I wipe or eat it off. It's terrible. Yeah, freaky it's not when everybody's, but I really didn't see. I know Crochet Rocks, Tracy sometimes is on around this time, but I think she kind of comes on just whenever she can. So Amanda, hello. Welcome, welcome. I just appreciate all of y'all. Well, let me show y'all what I got first this weekend. And I'll tell y'all what, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'll show you what I'm going to make something with. This is some ice yarn, and I'll have to find all of the information because I don't even remember the name of it. That's terrible, isn't it? I think it'd be better on the bottom of the pack. I think it's supposed to be. It's Imagine, and light powder is the color here. And the light powder online said something about a light pink. And Miranda, hey, how are you tonight? Come on in. I'm talking about yarn. What else would I be talking about? But they do not have very many colors in this. And I don't know if y'all can see it. It's got a sparkle to it. You know, I'm seeing sparkles in the camera, and every now and then I'm seeing a sparkle on the screen. But it's so pretty. And it feels so soft. And if y'all remember back, I got 2 packs of this. If y'all remember back some time ago now, about the time I moved into this room, I got this pretty pink. Can y'all see the sparkles on that? A little bit. I'm seeing on the screen down here. Both of these have these sparkles all through them. And they're beautiful. And I'm going to put these 2 together. And I'm going to make something. I come up with such great things, don't I? I'm going to make something. It's probably either going to be like a cardigan or maybe something a little more than a big shawl, but just, I can't think of, I had bought one from a store, and that was just a black one. I go to stores and hunt out, like a lot of us do, hunt out the kitty glass. Hello, welcome tonight. I appreciate you coming. Right, yeah, that's what I thought. Either I think it's gonna be a cardigan or something similar. It's gonna be long. I've got 2 of these packs, and there's, I might could find this white. It's not showing me nothing about it. Imagine, here on this one, it's giving me some more information. I can't see the percentages, but it's acrylic, polyamide, and then the metallic Lorex. And there's 125 meters, and there's 8 balls. And if I cut this air on, y'all, did it bother y'all last time when it came on? If it does now, I'll cut it off or just turn the fan on. That might be, but I think the fan's about as... There, it cut on. Is that too loud? I will cut it off. It don't matter. I just felt like I needed a little air. Wendy, hello, welcome tonight. It's not loud, really. Okay, that'll keep a little air stirring on me, and I won't get too hot and go into one of my spells. But like I thought I said, I don't know if I said, they don't have very many colors. They've got a navy kind of, on the picture it looks like a dark blue. It didn't look like it was a dark navy, but you know, it says that it's a navy, I think. And black, I think. And then this, which they describe it as having a light pink in it, but if, I mean, I'm gonna put it with pink, so that's fine. But if there's pink in here, I can't really tell it. I mean, you know how you hold things, and especially with the sparkles, it looks like there could be some pink, but I don't know if there's any pink or not in it. But this is I know it's as soft, or it could be a little bit softer than the Caron latte cakes. It's similar in a lot of ways. The feel to it, I don't know it. Let me see what it says if this is a bulky. Now I went and put my here. I have to look for things. That's let me get a magnifying glass. I'm not seeing that right. That looks like it says a 3. That's crazy. Let me get the white one over here. It says a light 3, y'all. I don't believe that. I mean, I pulled half of this out. The thread in there evens a little bit thicker than a light 3, and of course it's got all the fuzzies on it, so I thought they counted the fuzzies a lot of times in how they classify yarn, but whatever they say it is, it's fine with me. I like it. I'm going to use it and work with it and do something with it. So, but I thought this was gorgeous, gorgeous. And I really love it with the pink. I just love that. Sandy, darling, how are you tonight? Have I missed you up here earlier while I was running my mouth, or did you just come in? Thank you for being here. I certainly appreciate it. And Brenda, the newbie crocheter, how are you? Here I go in my how are you? Gonna quit that. Okay, you just got here good. I didn't overlook you. I hate to overlook. I've said it over and over, and I'm gonna hush about that. Y'all know I hate it if I don't see you, and I'm not overlooking you by any means on purpose. It's just my scattered brain can't keep up. And I told y'all that I was going to start doing more stuff, some whips, and start them, because that way I know I'll finish them. And this is one y'all seen, but I'm going to show you what's got done on it so far. This is my corner to corner I'm doing. Doo-doo. And I started back on this blue. But I was going to do this just as like a top spread for my bed. And now I'm having second thoughts as to what I might do with it. I may turn it into use it as a shawl, crochet it big enough, because I love all of my colors that I've got here. I just love them, and I've got colors to wear with every one of them. I think they would look gorgeous. So, and I've got a nice little gray, kind of like a t-shirt dress, that this would just dress it up to no end. So I don't know. I may continue working on it and doing. Well, yeah, I thought the exact same thing. that I could not do a corner to corner because I kept watching videos and I messed myself up every time. I would start one and am I back? Y'all see me? I don't see me yet. Do y'all? I don't know what happened. It just went, whew. I'm seeing if my computer, I can see this, but I can't see what y'all are saying. Y'all all see me. Great. About gave me a heart attack. I don't know. Hello, hello, everybody again. Oh, good. I'm glad. Anyway, let me see if I remember where I was. Yeah. I was Terry at Yarn Joy Podcast. I watched hers, and now she clicked. I clicked with it, started doing it, and no problem. And I love doing them now. Love it. So anyway, I'll catch y'all up on what that's going to end up being later. And then I started with this terry spun. Oh yeah, and what I'm doing, let me show y'all one of the, I'm terrible to not tell y'all what I'm using and what I'm doing. Well, come out here. Well, this isn't one I'm using, but I'd thrown this in here because I thought I might use this white. It's Kobu. Nana's Hands, how are you? Thank you for being here. And all of y'all that I probably missed that's coming back in. But this is Line Brand's Kobu yarn. And it's a light number 3, and it is 51 cotton and 49 bamboo, rayon from bamboo, and it's 232 yards on a cake. And I've got 6 rolls of it. Well, I'm doing 6 rows, and I've got 6 different colors. So that's what I've started out with. And we'll see how that turns out. Like I said, we'll find out what it's going to be when it grows up. Next thing I'm doing is with the terry spun yarn by Line Brand. Is everybody back in here now? Thank y'all for coming back. Jan, hi. I think it went off about the time you got in and I didn't get to say hi. Jeanette and Marianne and Diane and Dina and Linda. Everybody's back in here. Laura Lee, Miguel, hello. You're in here and can talk tonight, right? Great. I meant to message you and tell you I couldn't find where you were blocked anyway, so I don't know what happened last week, but hopefully you stay. Hey Kim, welcome tonight. Thank you for coming. Anyway, I've got this much started. And it's going to be a bathrobe, a house robe, whatever kind of robe you want to talk about. I started thinking time I got this much, I was doing just half double crochets because it doesn't have to be anything special for, I just want it to throw on in the morning or when I, just need a robe. In 40 years, I guess, since I've been married, maybe when I first got married, I had a robe that I could throw on and wear around that I liked. In the last 35, I hadn't had one worth a flip. So I wanted a nice soft one, and you can't find anything no softer than this. But I got worried about doing just a half double crochet, and I looked on here, and there's 350 yards, and this is 100% polyester, and it's machine washable and lay flat to drive. The yarn's gonna take off driving, y'all. And it's a bulky number 5, and this is the color right now I'm using. And I have two cakes of the solid pink that what I was thinking about doing was I'm going to do it in 3 sections and then put sleeves on it. I was going to do 1 back panel and 2 front, and I measured it out to where I think I can come up then and finish put pink around the sides and when I connect them together, if that makes sense. And then have the arms. I don't care really what it looks like as long as I have it together. But I'm going to make it and just see how it comes out. It's not going to be any, nothing but plain crochet. And I may go to a double crochet here and just let the bottom be a little bit thicker with those half double crochets. But after I got to thinking about how many yards, there's 350, and I've got 5 of them, so that's what, 1,750 yards. Am I right on that? Yeah, I think. Or maybe I didn't do my math right. Anyway, that's close to, if it's not, 1,700 yards, and that surely ought to. I did a big, long cardigan last year, and I think it took around 1,600 yards. So I'm gonna try. I start things, and then I'm like, well, it's got to turn out one way or the other and turn into something. So we're going to wait to see what this one's going to be too. Becky, welcome. I'm so glad you're here tonight. Did we get everybody back that we booted out, I guess, when I was looking up and the camera just went zip, and I was like, oh no, where'd they go? So finally I fiddled with the camera and it says, do you want to resume? Thank goodness, because I thought, how in the world am I ever going to get them back? So, Sheila, oh goodness, y'all having thunderstorms over there tonight? I figured they talked about us having them, but they talked about it would be tomorrow, but if you're having them over there, we've got some probably coming through here. So, thanks for coming, Sheila. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of y'all. Oh, real bad. Well, I hate it. Linda, are you asking Fiber Floozy? Her name is Jill. Okay, Judy, you got to go. Well, thank you so much for coming and staying with us a while. I appreciate it. I truly do. But that's what I've got started right now. And Y'all have to excuse me. I've got everything all around me in my chairs here. I did start another rug, and I've got some of this dark yellow. This is the ice yarn, the ribbon yarn, and I started another rug. See what that looks like without all of that. With I was gonna put gray in this also, but I may not. I might just leave it with the yellows and the white. I started it and thought I'll make my mind up after I go on up a few more rows. So I hate it that I'm always so indecisive. I start things and I think I want this and this and this color in it, and then when I get to working on it, I go, I don't want that color in it. And it's fine as long as I hadn't crocheted a bunch of it in there, but like I told y'all, I guess last week, I despise having to frog something. I truly do. I will if I have to, but I just despise the thought of taking out something unless I just made a complete mess of it. And hey, Angela, the crafty fairy godmother, how are you? Good to see you, and thanks for being here. But that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm going to try to do the cotton comparison, the next one, tomorrow sometime. I hope to do it early where I'll get it on. And then Wednesday I'm going to the doctor, so we'll just see what I do. And I did finish, most of y'all that are on my Facebook group and or see my Instagram, I did finish the big corner to corner. Y'all, I had, my husband, Mr. Knott, thought I had completely lost my mind last week because I'd sit over here and crochet and I'd go, this thing isn't turning out right. It's just not going to be right. I know something's wrong. And I'd vacuum up the floor to make sure there wasn't a bunch of trash down here, and I'd lay it out on the floor, and he'd go, what in the world are you doing? I said, I've got to make sure it's making a square. It's not right. So I kept doing that, and then finally when I got down to almost, I got about that much of it left, and I said, if I've come this far and it don't come out at the end right, then forget it. You know, what else can I do? So I kept going, and I looked at it, vacuumed the floor again, and spread it out, went, yay! Because it turned out perfect. So I was thrilled. Kitty, you're working on 2 rugs? Oh, I bet that's pretty with the rust and turquoise and brown. Oh, that's going to be a pretty big rug in it. Heather, welcome. Thank you for being here. That's fine. I know. I know you want, and I just know life happens, and you know, you can't get to everybody's live. Goodness knows. I have a terrible time just trying to get to everybody's videos, which I don't do that, but I do try to get to more videos than, you know. Have I missed anything going? So, what are y'all working on? Yes, Sheila, you have definitely been in my prayers, hon, as have a lot of y'all. So I keep y'all in my prayers all the time. Well, thank y'all. I've got in just a little bit more yarn, uh, but oh, Jax, I just noticed you just said about your granny squares. How many of them have you got to go, hon? Pat Frazier, hello. And how are you doing tonight? Uh, Jax, did you tell us how many squares you've already joined? The just the I've got to. I want to do that. Just feel festive shawl. Uh, how long have we got to get it done? I didn't really. I was going back and watch. I saw Z's first. Isn't that the one Z's wanting everybody to do? Cynthia, hello. Jen Reeves, how are you tonight? Thank y'all for stopping in. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, I wanted to do that. So, Jax, did you? Oh, you've already got it. Well, fantastic. You're doing great, Jax. I don't know that I would ever be able. Yes, Mary, I do. Uh, Lord Lee, you're working on the Field Fest, the Just Field, the what if, the JFFS. um, oh, Cynthia, we will. You go tomorrow, don't you? Well, we'll have you in our prayers, hon. That's for sure. I'm going to the doctor Wednesday. I've told everybody. My cardiologist called today and told me they could fit me in Wednesday. So I told them I would come on and go. Oh, I bet that'll be pretty, Sheila. Well, I see a lot of us are going to do the shawl, so I guess Z will do this. What she said she wanted for her birthday was for everybody to do it. Well, now that it's cooling off a bit, Kathleen, have I missed you tonight? I'm sorry. I'll go back and see several of y'all when I look at this replay and just sit and hide my head. So I'm sorry. I'm not going to go on and on about it, but I do hate it when I miss people. Just know that I'm not doing it on purpose. No way. I just can't watch a camera and read all the chat at the same time. I think these people that are so calm and cool on their chats and just able to go on and they catch most of what everybody's saying, I just think, huh, why can't I do that? I guess I'll learn maybe in time. And y'all will probably see me show my stuff I showed y'all tonight on a video again, but I won't keep showing it. I'll show it so the people that wasn't here can see it. Uh, I hate to keep going over the same old things, but I know, Laura Lee, it does take practice. Well, thank you, Donna. Oh, well, that's fine, Kathleen. Some way, I guess I did it because my camera just went whoop off there for a little bit. So I don't know what happened. I just keep thinking I see somebody else, and then I look and it's y'all, and I hope there's nobody right here been talking to me. Yes, Jeanette, we can get sweaters out and make blankets and all kind of good stuff with all of our crochet. I love it when it starts getting cooler. I just think of everything I can make, and then I think, Karen, you don't have that much time. So, oh, Tammy, you're doing the C2C baby, a baby blanket for with the premiere. That's great. You know, I hate to ever say I don't like a yarn because I love all yarn. But for some reason, that parfait yarn and I do not get along. I had just a few, and I was going to do. I tried doing just a little sleep sack when Hazel was smaller. She loves to be inside, or she did. She's getting better finally, I guess, through the summer, surely, because they'd put her in what they call little zippy zips, and it was a sleep sack with just a little bit of arms, but she didn't have any armholes and feet, or she is snuggled in there. And so I made one, but it turned out pitiful. I don't know if my daughter ever put it on her. I just told her to take it if it worked, fine. If it didn't, fine. So, but I just didn't. I mean, and like I said, I was just, maybe it was me and the way I was crocheting. It just, maybe I was having a bad day then. Yarn Nut, hey, how are you? Thank you for coming in tonight. We're just here talking. Yes, Miguel, my bookshelves are filling up, but I've been saying I was going to take, let me see, with this, all of these books out, these encyclopedias right there. And I am going to get them out here. Just, my boys told me they'd, if I'd get them out and just put them in some boxes, they'd get them taped up for me and get them out and put them in our warehouse. So, oh, really, Laura Lee? I haven't ever used that, and I've wondered. Yes, Yarn Nut is the ice yarn queen. um, but I've wondered about that, the baby boucle, because I had thought one time about ordering them. Kelly, we have the pink princess in the house. Bow down to the princess, everybody. How are you doing, my darling? Thanks for coming. Teresa Harp, hey. I hope you're doing okay tonight. I hate to be looking over there, but y'all are talking over there, and I tried to get this as close and as high as I could without knocking out the view of the camera. Kelly's another one that she can sit and talk and just be so calm and collected, and I sit here hollering. Oh goodness, but I will get better with time, I promise y'all. I'll keep saying that till I make it so. I know, Teresa, I love my encyclopedias. I bought those when my first son, he was probably, well, I was probably pregnant with my second one, so my oldest one was fixing to turn 3, and I thought, I've got to get these kids some encyclopedias. They've got to have encyclopedias where they can look things up if they need them. But you can ask them today. When they used to come to me with questions, I always said, go get the encyclopedia and look it up. And I'd help them if they couldn't find their answer to what they wanted. But they knew what Mama was going to say. I don't want to look it up. Tell me what the answer is. I'd probably go crazy now with the homeschooling and all of this that's been going on. I'd probably pull my hair out by now. Crochet Finds, hello. Welcome in. And I appreciate you being here. Okay, Yarn Nut. Any of y'all didn't see her thing now, said she would uh, review any ice yarn or hobium yarns to let her know. Well, thank you for doing that. Right, we didn't have internet. Well, my kids came up in the 80s, and they were born in the 80s and then came up in the late 80s and 90s. And I remember the very beginning of internet in the 90s. My daughter was probably 12, and we had the dial-up internet, and she just loved being on that computer. And I'll never forget, my mother-in-law went over to the house one day, and I don't know exactly what had been going on, but she decided that she could go over to the house and help clean up. She called me, and Jeanette, D-O-Y, hey, thank you for being here, and I appreciate it, and welcome in. But she called me up, and she said, well, now, I tell you what I'm fixing to do. Anna won't get up and help me clean up anything in this house, and I'm fixing to take that computer and throw it out the window. So I told her, I said, Mama, go ahead, throw anything you want to throw out. So I don't know if she ever really got Anna up to do anything or not, but the computer didn't ever go out the window, so maybe she did. But I do thank all of y'all. I was trying to see what y'all are saying and what's going on. Well, Tony, hey, thank you for being here. Welcome. Mr. Knott has just made it in, so I guess I've been on an hour. Just changed. When I looked up a while ago, I saw it was almost. So all of y'all, I do thank you so much. Thank you all for coming, and thank you, Sandra. Hey. Well, I hated y'all coming in, and I'm fixing to go off. If Mr. Knott hadn't come home, we'd have stayed and talked a little more. But he's in the house, so I guess I'll jump off of here now and see what he's up to. But y'all, I appreciate y'all coming. I thank y'all for inviting me into your home, as Mama Swift always says, because we know there are a lot of other people out there. I always love it when y'all come to my lives, and like I've said, and I'm not going to go over and over it, but I'll hope to get better, because I'm on, probably on Monday. It seems that Monday, I think, is maybe a little better for me, and we'll just see. If it don't work out on Mondays, we'll go to Tuesdays. But right now, we'll count on me being here on Mondays, probably between 6:30 to 7. And then when I finally narrow it down to whether I can get on at 6:30 or 7, we'll set a definite time. But I just appreciate you all. Y'all know I do. And I love you all, and you're always in my prayers. And y'all know always what you gotta do. Keep coming back because I'm gonna be here, but I don't know if I can cut y'all off. Oh me, there's supposed to be a button here somewhere of ending chat, but this crazy. I guess if y'all are gone here in a minute, I'm gonna have to pick y'all up to see how I cut y'all.